I picked up the Huda Icy Nude collection, so I thought I would do a little trial and review, get ready with me, as we just have a little chatter and catch up. So hey guys, it's Becky and welcome to my channel. I do everything from plus size fashion to beauty, travel, vlogging, all that good stuff every Tuesday and Thursday over here on this channel. So if you haven't yet, don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. It is free to subscribe, and I really do appreciate every single one of you following along my little YouTube journey. So today we are just doing a little chatty catch up, get ready with me as I test out the new Huda Icy Nude palette, and I also picked up the bronzer blush filter. So pick these up in Sephora. I'm just visiting my boyfriend in France at the moment. Boyfriend, I mean fiance. I'm still not, we joke about it all the time, but we still call each other girlfriend and boyfriend and not fiance. He's very much my fiance though. So this is the palette. So I picked this up in Sephora over here, got the last one. So this is going to be Huda Beauty's last ever big palette. She has done these big palettes now for years. Every Christmas she comes out with one, but I just think the market is changing. People are buying less big palettes. I'm definitely going towards smaller, more curated palettes, but I will say, like, this one is really, really cute. Her quality is amazing, and I do think, oh my gosh, you see how messy everywhere is. I do think these cool tones are something that I don't have that much of in my massive makeup bag. So we're gonna try some of the shades today. There is so many pretty and interesting colors. Huda has recently taken over, or like retaken over, her makeup brand. I think for a while she had someone else running it, but she's recently like how would you describe it? I guess taken back control of her own brand, which is really exciting. I liked a lot of Huda's products, but I'm guessing she saw like a different version of her beauty brand that the past CEO she wasn't taking it there. So it's really exciting to see where she's taking Huda now. I feel like she's definitely trying to like modernize it a bit more and make it more kind of maybe appealing to like Gen Zers as well as like millennials. I'm definitely on the cusp of Gen Z and millennial. Like I'm literally between the two generations, but also like Generation Alpha. They're all the kids that are in Sephora now wanting all the Sol de Janeiro sprays. I'm also like a little bit congested today, so sorry if I sound a bit phlegmy. I just woke up this morning with just like a really blocked nose. I have no idea where that's come from, and it's always the day that I'm planning on filming. It is, oh, I know why it is. We had raclette last night. We basically ate our body weight in cheese. That's probably why I'm a bit congested. It was all the dairy. Raclette is so nice. It's basically this little kind of like grill, tabletop grill, that you have these little tiny pans and you melt raclette cheese in the pans, and you can top like charcuterie or boiled potatoes or French bread with this melted cheese, and it's very, very good. And it's one of me and JP's like favourite kind of little like date nights that we do. So there's lots of different kind of ways I can go. I can either go really, really grey or like a pinky. I want to use VVS. What does VVS stand for? Very, very sparkly. I'm going to go in with shade Lavish, I think, to start with, which is like this muted mauvey pink, however you want to call it. I do know her shadows are like super pigmented, super high quality, very nice to blend. I did manage to get 10% off this palette, which did make it a little bit cheaper. But the cost of makeup, guys, whew, the prices are just getting higher and higher. And I am someone that likes to buy kind of more high-end makeup. I fully think that you can get great makeup from the drugstore, you know, from Maybelline, L'Oreal, etc. But I've always just been a bit of a bougie babe when it comes to makeup, and I always like to go for something just a little more extra special. I just treat myself when it comes to like buying beauty, and I will always just pick those over others in my collection. So I always just end up kind of bypassing, because I have a couple of comments about, or can I do more drugstore? Actually, I do have some drugstore in my kind of everyday routine, but it's only for specific moments. So like I have the number 17 tinted brow gel, which I absolutely love, the L'Oreal Glotion as a primer, and then I also use the NYX Fix Stick Pro for spot concealing, and a Kiko shadow. So like I do have drugstore stuff in my rotation, but when it comes to like eyeshadow palettes, lipsticks, blushes, what I would tend to call like colour cosmetics, like anything that's just like kind of adding the creativity to the look, I tend to go for a more kind of like high-end brand. But I feel like you can always get, all this stuff is like ends up being duped anyway. I'm sure Makeup Revolution will dupe this palette in 6 months time, so just give it some time. I'm now going to go in with, I think I'm going to go in with Unapologetic, which is this like almost like, there's definitely some redness to this brown. I think this is going to be such a pretty look. It's going to be like a cool tone mauvey look. Just going in to my my inner V. So Christmas list. What is on everyone's wish list this year? I'm really struggling to like suggest things to people. I would say one of the hardest things, especially when you're a makeup lover, is explaining to people that when you say, oh, can you buy me this for Christmas, you kind of need them to buy it sooner rather than later, because stuff sells out. Stuff sells out now so quickly. And I had to say to my mum, there was one thing I did want. It's the only thing that I've asked for, is the Westman Atelier blush trio. I really want to try more of that brand, especially their blushes. So this is a great kit where you get 3 of their blushes, 2 of their best sellers, for like a value price. But it's exclusive to Space NK. So obviously once it's sold out of Space NK, it's gone. So I had to say to Mum, I was like, oh, did you pick up that blush set for me? And she did. She did. She's a good mum. But yeah, it's very difficult when like stuff's limited edition and really popular, and sells out really quickly. So, you know, sometimes I think to myself, like with the Icy Nude palette, I could have definitely asked for this for Christmas, but you know, would someone have got it in time? Like this was the last one in the Sephora. I'm sure they'll probably get more stock in, but still. So guys, I need some inspiration for my Christmas gift lists, and I probably should stop buying stuff for myself. But I've also almost done everyone's Christmas shopping already. I just need to buy my dad's present when I get back, but I already know what that's I always buy someone like a big gift, and then I just buy lots of little gifts as and when I see them. Until essentially Christmas Eve. I'm now going in with this really cool shade, VSS or VVS, and it's like a bronze taupe with some pink. It's like a bronze taupe with some pink flecks in it. It's such an interesting texture. I imagine using my finger would be better, but I just don't like using my fingers on my eyes. Oh, but I do think it might be better. It's not really picking up much on my brush, so, oh gosh. It's very, look at that, super like textured and shimmery. Wow. The only thing with doing fingers is it's really hard to like be precise, and that's what I just really don't like. I do have quite a small space that I'm like putting shadow on, but whoa, that shadow is so sparkly and pretty. I don't think any of these, like any video is gonna like do justice to the shadow. It feels like mud. It feels a little bit like wet, almost creamy in the pan. It's so interesting. It's a lovely, lovely shadow. Oh gosh, it's so pretty. Very icy. Very icy. Really nice. There's a lot you can do with this palette, and she also added some warm tones to it, so it made it more versatile, which is really cool. And that's the thing I really like about Huda Beauty as well. She like goes on TikTok and like talks about like why she's done things. I just love how like open she is about the whole like process, and you know what she was like thinking and like why she did things. Yeah, I think that's really, really cool, and like it makes you then appreciate why she did it. So, because she said she knows that this is an expensive palette, but by adding these shadows here that have some warmth, you can potentially make some warm looks as well as cool. So yeah, I really like respect her for like how she's, you know, talking about her brand and things like that. Just really, really nice. So honestly guys, beautiful, beautiful quality. Matte's very easy to blend. Let's swatch some of the other, oh my gosh, diamond, oh my god, look at this one. Oh my god. But it's like, it's so hard to describe the texture. Whoa, this is iced out. So there's like 3 of these like crazy shades, and that's like a duochrome with like no base, and then you've just got a couple of like kind of more kind of classic metallics. Whoa. This is definitely, this palette I would say is for a neutral lover that wants to explore more textures and more shimmers. And if you're into like neutrals but you don't want, it's not colours that you're after, but like interesting finishes, glitters, stuff like that, then I think you'll really like this palette, especially if you are looking for something that's potentially more cool toned. But yeah, I'm so impressed, and I'm really glad that I picked it up. I'm now going to go in with the Lumi Glotion. So yeah, let me know what's on your Christmas list. Is this eyeshadow palette on your Christmas list, or am I tempting you to it? Or do you ask for makeup for Christmas, or like what do you ask for? I definitely feel like as I get older, like I kind of want less as well. Or I'll just buy things myself. I think also it's more important now, like as an adult, I'm more into like more like sentimental gifts and gifts with a bit more kind of like meaning. And sometimes like, you know, like a personalized gift, or even, oh no, you know what's happened? All of those glittery eyeshadows, all of the glitters ended up on my forehead. I'm gonna have a glittery forehead. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think I've got to try and take that off. Oh no. There's just glitter now all over my face, guys. Because it was all over my fingers. This is why I don't like using fingers, guys. There is glitter all over my face. I look like a crazy person. Oh my gosh. You probably can't see it. When I look in the mirror, I literally look like Edward Cullen. Dear oh dear. Well, maybe we'll try it again. I don't know. I don't know if it's a good idea putting it on again with my glittery fingers. But for me, Christmas, it's more about spending time with my mum and dad, and just having a nice day, taking a bit of time to like relax, and we really enjoy going through. We always get is it a Radio Times or TV Times, and like go through what we all want to watch together, and things like that. And also like we're trying to do more things in like the lead up to Christmas. Like we've got an afternoon Michael Bublé afternoon tea that we're going to, which I'm really excited about because yeah, it's just about doing like fun things together. We're also doing a Christmas card lino printing workshop as a family. I'm just really looking forward to like doing these kind of things together. So maybe they could be like really good like gift ideas, or something you could ask for is like an experience. I do think experiences are becoming like way more popular as gifts than ever before. I've also got to book my flights to CJP. I'm seeing him after Christmas. We tend to do New Year's Eve together. The flights this year are really expensive, guys. I don't know if we booked the flights earlier last year, but gosh, the flights this year, not good. Because also normally with the new year, I normally have to look into parking my car as well, because normally the trains are being worked on and things like that, so that also adds to the bill. So yeah, need to sort that out sooner rather than later. It's never a fun one paying for the Christmas flights, because yeah, obviously it's just a super popular time of year to fly, so EasyJet, they do like to take advantage. But then at the same time, like when you take a flight for like 20 quid, like that's how they're balancing it all out, really, aren't they, at the end of the day? So it is what it is. But yeah, always exciting to spend New Year's Eve with him. So I'm going to go in next. This is a bronzer, which is a blush bronzer. She came out with 2 shades. I picked up Latte, and then there is a deeper shade. I wish she like potentially could have come out with like a shade even lighter, because this is still quite deep. This is one of my favorite formulas. I have cotton candy, and then I also have strawberry jam back home, but I brought cotton candy with me. But this is a really lovely formula. It blends really, really nicely. But this is basically a brown with like a really nice pink undertone, and it does have a bit of a glow. But I will say this is definitely quite a deep colour. So I'm interested to see how this looks. I'm thinking I just need 1 dot. I'm a little bit nervous. Ooh, that is very pretty, but I could have done with one more dot, I think. That's so nice. I love this formula from Huda. It blends so nicely. And I will say, it smells so good. It's got like a really fruity, almost strawberry-like. I'm getting glitter all over this as well, because this hand's covered in glitter. One sec, guys. Oh my gosh. This is why I don't like using my fingers for shimmer shadows, because it just gets blooming everywhere. I haven't put any bronzer on because I kind of wanted to see how this would look as a bronzer, as both. Like on me, it's definitely coming off like more pinky than brown. It's so pretty though. It's definitely giving bronzer. Really like it, and I'm really glad that it's definitely blended out and it's not as intense. But I do feel like I want to put a little bit up here. Otherwise I just look, but then I might just go in with like a bit of a contour up here. I don't necessarily want it to be pink. Otherwise it will look like I'm a little bit sunburned. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I love that bronzer, and it's really nice to see that she also came out with a deeper shade. Yeah, really nice. I'm really glad I picked that up, and that's in the shade Latte. Really nice. Guys, there's just glitter all over my face. I'm gonna get a new wipe. This is stressing me out. Oh my gosh. So I'm now going to go in with just a quick setting powder. Do I put that crazy shimmer shade in my inner corner? I really need to get a new one of these soon as well. I do go through these like the clappers. I feel like, do they do these refillable yet? Because this is what I could do with a refill, like a refillable compact. Because I go through this Charlotte Tilbury powder so quickly. Again, this could be a fantastic thing to put on your wish list. I know Charlotte Tilbury is expensive. Top tip, the staff get a lot of free product, and a lot of it ends up on Vinted and Depop, brand new and unused. Just putting that information out in the world. I bought this off Depop for 20 quid. So there's always ways, guys, but a fantastic powder. And if you were looking for something to like treat yourself to for Christmas, that's a really nice one to put on. The only problem is it will ruin you for life, because you'll use that powder and you'll just be like, damn, all other powders are not as good. Going in with Colourpop Flexitarian. I can't believe Colourpop is still not in the UK. I feel like they had their chance, but does anyone also feel like Colourpop, like we're all kind of over it? Like, I'm kind of over it. Like, I go on the website and have a look. I used to like love the Super Shock shadows, but they seem to be really like cutting back on them and just doing all of these like Disney or like anime like palettes, and I'm just like not interested in that at all. I'm much more interested in like a colour story that like is more just about like the artistry, rather than it being inspired by the Little Mermaid, who literally doesn't wear eyeshadow. Like, does the Little Mermaid wear eyeshadow? I don't know. I am going to go in with that crazy shade Iced Out. I am just going to use a brush this time though. Right, it looks crazy. Ooh, oh my god, guys. It's like a pink blue. Can you see that? Wow. I'm going to be going into Monaco this afternoon, and people are going to be like, whoa, who is this girl? Who is this girl with the crazy eyeshadow? That all over the lid as well, I think would look amazing. Just going in with my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. This was actually, I think it was a birthday gift. Or was it a Christmas gift from Han? Again, another great gift idea. Charlotte Tilbury always have so many gift sets. This was a duo of the travel setting spray, and such a good gift for me because I'm always traveling. So yeah, that's a nice, if you know someone that travels a lot, That could be a great gift. I also want to get new eyelash curlers. Does anyone have any recommendations? These are some Charlotte Tilbury ones that I've had literally for, I think, almost a decade. And they're just a little bit grubby. They're just a little bit gross. So if anyone has any recommendations of their favourite eyelash curler, then please let me know. This eyeshadow palette is so crazy. Crazy formulas. I'm actually like quite blown away. And I try a lot of makeup, guys. I'm just going in with a Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. This was from the set. I don't know if any of you guys, well, I know some of you guys got it because I could see with my affiliate link. Boots did an amazing Bobbi Brown star gift where for £45 you got the vitamin face base, moisturiser, a dual-ended cream eyeshadow, a full-size lip gloss and this mascara. I think it was worth over something crazy. I can't remember how much it was worth, over like 100 and something pounds. Like the cream alone is like £56. I know a lot of you guys bought it. Let me know if you were one of them. This is the mascara. I really like it. It's nothing too crazy, which is, to be honest, like why I like it. I find any mascaras that are like clumpy, like just make my lashes like stick together. I just feel like this one really like fans out my lashes really nicely. It's a nice little brush as well, so I don't, touch wood, bump my face that much with it. Like it's very nice to control. I definitely know this is definitely a classic mascara though. Like I know it's a lot of people like it. Is anyone excited for the Wicked movie to come out? I'm not sure. I love Wicked. Like I've seen Wicked, I think 2 or 3 times in the theatre, but there just seems to be a lot of drama around like the whole film, but also it's part 1. And I'm like, did the movie really need to be 2 parts? Like The Wizard of Oz wasn't 2 parts. I was going to go in with this Sequin Dior liquid lip. However, I feel like we have got enough glitter going on. This is the lipstick. It's really, really beautiful. But I think I'm just going to go in with like a gloss or something because I don't want to look too crazy going for lunch. My boyfriend is going to be like, whoa. I think I'm going to go in with one of my Lisa Aldrich balms. What are these called? They don't tell you the name on the tube. This is called Epanouie. It's just like a Marvy balm. These are okay. They have a funny smell, but they are very moisturising. Be back in a second. I thought I would just give you a close-up of the eyeshadow, just so you can kind of see how crazy it is. It's so nice. And that's that YesStyle kind of like blue pink holographic shade. It's just very cool. So guys, here is the final look with the Huda Icy Nude collection. Where is the, there we go, there's the bronzer as well. Overall, I am really, really impressed. I love how the bronzer looked. And the Icy Nude palette, again, if you're into neutral eyeshadows, but you're looking for something just like the textures are really like fun and different, it's really, really nice. Quality is amazing, and it's more just down to whether you use those cool toned neutrals. Yeah, so here is the overall look. I think it's really, really pretty. I like how the pinky tones that I picked out kind of like bring out the green in my eyes. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with that overall. I hope you enjoyed chitty chatting with me. Let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye!